Morning, students. In the continuation of your chapter 1 of Science Class 8, today we are going to discuss this exercise of this chapter. So, exercise of this chapter 1. I hope that you all have revised this chapter properly, and so today we will discuss all these questions. So, the first is the exercise, that is the exercise of multiple choice question. So, first is the malathion, BHC, dicystone and DDT these are common pesticides. These are all common pesticides. So option number A will be the answer. Inorganic substance like NPK, CANR are fertilizers. Then removal of grain from hay is called. Now see, there are two things. That is the removal of grain and the separation of grain. The removal process is known as threshing, whereas the separation process is known as winnowing. So here it is written this removal. So it is the threshing, not winnowing. The next is the cutting down of the of manure mature crop is called it is harvesting. It is called this harvesting. Then rabi crops are the crops shown in winter season. As we know, it is the winter season crops. Summer season crops are called as this kharif crops. Organic nutrients are called it is manures. Next is question number 8. Agricultural practices are separation of soil, preparation of soil and sowing seeds to harvesting. And the B option is harvesting, distribution and storage of food grains. So as we know that the agricultural practice starts from this preparation of soil and ends to the storage of the grain. So the option C will be both A and C will be the correct answer. Then for safe storage of cereal grains, moisture content of the grains should not be more than it is 14%. It should not be more than 14%. Then the practice of sowing seed by hand is known as it is broadcasting. It is known as this broadcasting. So all these are the answers of this multiple choice questions. Now we are having this fill in the blanks. The first is the implement used to turn over the breakup of soil is called tilling. This process is known as tilling. The second is removal of unwanted plant from the weed. Removal of unwanted plant, that is weed, from the soil is called this process is known as weeding. The third is the process of separating the grains from the chaff. Here it is the separation process. So separation process is the winnowing. It is called this winnowing. It is called as winnowing. Fourth is the sowing of the seeds by hand. It is called this broadcasting. It is called as broadcasting. Next is the first agricultural practice of crop production is the preparation of soil. It is called this preparation of soil. Next is sixth one. The practice of leaving the field uncultivated is called this following. Seventh is the fertilizers are inorganic chemical substances. Fertilizers are inorganic chemical substances. And the next is and last one is crop rotation is the method of increasing nutrients in the soil. It is the method of increasing nutrients in the soil. So all these are the answers of fill in the blanks. Next is that is the match the following. The third question is match the following. So the rice, it is a kharif crop. So option number E will be the answer of first. Then organic manures are it is the cow dung and plant waste. So second is option number D is the second. Then wheat is a rabi crop. As we know, wheat is the winter season corn. It is rabi crop. So it is the rabi crop. Tilling is the plow. Plow is the method of this tilling. So it is option number A. And then irrigation, it involves this drip system. Okay. So it is option number C. So that is the order of this E, D, B, A, C. Okay. The next is find odd one out. Means the different options are given in which some are common and one is odd. So you have to select this odd and with reason. The first is that is urea, ammonium sulfate, cow dung, and NPK. So urea, ammonium sulfate, and NPK are inorganic nutrients or fertilizers, whereas this cow is a organic nutrient or organic manure. So it is the odd. Cow dung is odd because it is a organic manure, whereas others are fertilizers. The second one is plow, hoe, cultivator, and threshing. So threshing is the odd because all these plow, hoe, and cultivators are used to in the tilling process. Where this threshing, it is the machine used in harvesting. Threshing is the machine used in harvesting. So it is threshing is odd. Then sickle, combine, silos, and threshers. So sickles, combine, and threshers are the machines used in harvesting, whereas the silos it is used in the storage of the grain. It is used in the storage of grain. So silos will be the odd because it is used to store in the grains. So all these the odd one outs. Then here some agricultural practices are given and you have to arrange according to their sequence. So the first is wheat crop in the field, manuring, preparation of soil, plowing, harvesting, irrigation, sowing, and storage. So what will be the first agricultural practice? It is the preparation of soil. It is the first agricultural practice. It is the preparation of soil. How it is done? With the help of this plowing. So second will be this plowing. Then it is the third is sowing of seed. Third is sowing of seed. Then fourth is after sowing seed, the field should be manured. So fourth is manuring. Then after manuring, the field requires water. For that, it should be irrigated. So fifth is irrigation. Then after doing all that, our wheat crop in the field will be prepared. So sixth is wheat crop in the field. Then when the field crop is prepared, then it should be harvested. So seventh is harvesting. And after harvesting, it should be stored. So eighth will be storage of grains. So this is the proper order of these answers. So students, today we have discussed these one word answers and the next day, tomorrow, we will discuss all the questions in detail. So mark these answers in your book and tomorrow when we will discuss your answers in detail,